there, quilting friends. It's Carolina Moore, your favorite sewing and quilting YouTuber. And today we are doing day 8 of the Mini Quilt Advent. If you don't know what this is about, make sure to go down in the description, get all the details. And if you're joining along, if you haven't opened your envelope, this is your sign. Open up that envelope, get out that template, and let's get started. Day 8 is a half hexagon shape. And I know I said that that 3-inch hexagon was going to be something that you pull out over and over again. And it will be, because it's a great shape for like appliques and hexagon quilt labels. So cute. There's so many ways to use that. But if you're going to sew together those hexagons, then you end up doing Y seams, which some people love Y seams and some people don't. If you're in that second group, then you are really going to love this half hexagon, because you can take these half hexagons and make strips of them. So one this way, then one that way, then one this way, then one that way. Make whole strips of them, sew the strips together, and have a hexagon looking quilt out of the half hexagons. So I'm going to throw this away, and we're going to get started on our block. I promised you yesterday that I would pick different fabrics. I wouldn't use these same 2 fabrics again. So I picked 4 completely different fabrics for today. And I'm mostly going to follow the pattern. This is going to be my dark green. This is going to be my light green. So half hexagon and a point. And then this is going to be my dark pink. And then this is going to represent my light pink that I have in my pattern. So those are the 4 colors that I'm using. I'm going to set these aside as we cut our pieces. Okay. So the dark green is an upside down half hexagon. Let me get this out of the way. There we go. Like right off the bat, I like that. I like the way that looks. But let's look at some other shapes. Oh, that's really fun. It almost exactly fits in this. By the way, this is called a 3-inch half hexagon because these sides are 3 inches. This one is not. Actually, well, it's these lines when they're finished will be 3 inches. This has no relation to a 3-inch. It's just, that's a 3-inch half hexagon. So, this is a tough choice. Do I want this? Okay, below this. Okay. Or do I want this? I can definitely go back and look at my last ones, and I focused on this before, and then I focused on those roses. So how about, to make sure that it's different, we will do the sideways angels this time. And I don't know if I can get it out of here. No, I can't. Okay, I was trying to be fabric. So, hold on. I should be able to get out of this part. Trying to not, oh no, that's right into the selvage. Darn. Okay, we'll just bring it over here and do this part. Make good Swiss cheese out of our fabric. Can I do this one? Yeah, I should be able to do this one. Okay. Trying to keep as much of our fabric intact as possible for future uses for this fabric. All right, looks like I'm coming just up against the edge of the skirt here and here. Here I'm right where those trumpets come together. There we go. That looks really good. Double check that I don't have a cut going in. I don't. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and cut this out. So this is our dark green. On our pattern. Oh, this one didn't get cut quite all the way. Let me just grab that one little thread. Come here. There we go. Okay. That one's cut. That fabric is done for today. We'll probably see it again. We're only on day 8, so we have some more. Okay, now what do I have here? I'm going to do my 3-inch equilateral triangles, and it's going to be upside down. So I thought, okay, there is an angel here, and she matches these angels. So there's one right here. I wonder if I can, did I use her already? I did. I used her here, and I used her on a bottom point, and on this one it's going to be on a bottom point again. Do I care? I kind of do. Okay, I'm looking at this ballerina. What if I did the ballerina? Or, you know what, I haven't done the Christmas tree. Although this is an upside down point. Or let's see what happens if I put the Christmas tree. Oh, I actually really like the Christmas tree in an upside down point. Okay. So I've got this Christmas tree. I also have this tree as an option, which is also over here. I don't know if I can fit that in. Oh, I think I like that one even better. But it cuts in here, so I'm going to have to do this one over here. I'm trying to look at having equal space on this side, and on this side of the tree. None of these edges are going to be with the grain. They're all going to be with the bias. So instead of 1 of 3 on the grain, I'm having 0 of 3 on the grain, and that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna grab this. Now another option would be to swap this out for that one there and be able to use that angel on here, but I'm not gonna do that. That was what? Day 3? Day 3 is done. We're gonna put our behind in the past and let that one be. Okay, so I have my angels, the tree underneath. I kind of like that too, because you've got a Christmas tree with the angel on top. No one else will ever get that reference. No one is ever gonna look at my quilt nearly as closely as we're looking at it right now. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Okay, so we're going to cut. So it was a question of like, where do I want to cut on this to get the most out of it? And oh, this one is a right side up hexagon. So let me just cut right here. And I'll line it right up with this edge of the fabric that's already been cut and cut my edges in. There we go. Okay, that is the top one. Phew, I almost cut that one upside down. That would not be the first time that I've done that in this series, as you well know. Okay. And then we need an equilateral triangle out of this one. And I want, like, feel like, where can I get a good amount of stars? This is a decent amount of stars. Some nice little stars in the middle. Oh, that brings more stars. Okay, if I go all the way to the edge, I get the most stars possible from this cut over here. I'm going to go ahead and cut this all the way across so I can throw that little piece away. Otherwise I'd have to snip it later. And add this one to the top. Okay, I like it. We're now just sewing this together as rows. So these two come together, these two come together, and then the middle comes together. You could also sew 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4, any order that you like. Now, you probably noticed that this line is bigger than this line. So when I put them together, we have our overlap. We're used to this, we've done it before. We're gonna grab the edge of any template, line up that 1/4 inch, and make sure that the line comes here and right there, and it does. We can also do our trick of folding this in half, folding them both in half to be able to line them up, just like we did with the hexagon. There we go. And I can chain piece these because I can already sew this one. Chain piecing is just where you don't cut the thread and you keep sewing. So I can not cut the thread and keep sewing on this. That looks pretty good. Okay. You can go ahead and press these right now. I'm not going to because I don't need to. We know this about me at this point, that I will press when I need to, but not until that point. This is easy because I just line up this edge and this edge matches. Go. Get that thread, and now I'm going to take it over to press. This is day 8. After this, we just have 3 more. 4 more. And then we're at the 12-day mark. So for those of you just doing 12 days, 4 more, and then we're done with the 12-month. Most of y'all are doing the 24 or 12 day. Most of y'all are doing the 24 day. So there we go. Yeah, this is fun. This puts us a third of the way through for 24 days if I'm doing that math right, which don't count on me to do that math right. All right, I'm lining up this point and this point on my seam line here. And then I'm just going to go around all 4 sides to help me cut off these seam allowances. There we go. So that's day 8 all done. We have trimmed off our dog ears, so we can go ahead and put it with the others. Make sure you like this video, comment, let me know where you're at. If you haven't already subscribed, you probably won't at this point, so I probably shouldn't ask you. But make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. Encourage your friends to subscribe as well. I hope that you're having a good time. I think we have a good time together. Friends, I will see you right here tomorrow for day 9.